This product is available through the link in the description box below. If you look at the spec sheet for the MSI Katana 15HX, it almost reads like a typo. An Intel Core i9-14900HX, an RTX 5070, 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM, and a 1TB SSD. Normally, cramming that much top-tier silicon into a single chassis pushes the price tag deep into the luxury flagship territory. Yet MSI dropped these exact next-gen components into their notoriously budget-friendly Katana line without doubling the cost. To figure out if this laptop actually delivers on its promises, we have to look past the impressive spec sheet and find out exactly what luxury features MSI sacrificed to hit this price point. The best way to understand this specific configuration is to picture a Ferrari engine dropped into a Honda Civic. This table shows the Ferrari side, elite computational power from the i9 and 5070. On the right, the Civic body, a mid-tier plastic shell and standard 165Hz QHD Plus screen. Is this mismatched combination a brilliant life hack or a fast track to a thermal throttling trap? Answering that requires ignoring the marketing claims and measuring these physical trade-offs against the actual tasks you'll use it for every day. Let's start with pure AAA gaming, which is all about chasing maximum frame rates. This AAA gaming scorecard shows your primary inputs, pairing the massive i9-14900HX with the RTX 5070 inside a constrained physical space. The result is highly positive, pushing exceptional 1440p frame rates that compete directly with larger desktop setups. But processing these high frames generates immense trapped heat, and that massive thermal energy has very little room to escape. This red warning icon on the scorecard shows the acoustic consequence. To prevent the system from thermal throttling, the Katana's internal fans have to spin at maximum, highly disruptive decibel levels. In practical terms, you will need to wear high-quality, noise-canceling headphones to tolerate long gaming sessions on this device. The raw FPS is undeniably there, but extracting that performance demands giving up a quiet room. Now let's test the second core workflow, the hybrid creator, the 3D renderer, or the STEM student. This video editing scorecard highlights your baseline inputs, featuring 32 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM and a 1 terabyte NVMe drive. That gives you friction-free handling of heavy multitasking, letting you manage massive project files without paying for expensive upgrades. Next up, we have to carefully evaluate the actual visual output coming from the 15.6-inch display panel itself. The 165Hz QHD Plus screen is fast and sharp enough for standard gaming and daily media consumption. But as this red X points out, the panel lacks the 100% DCI-P3 color coverage required for professional-level visual work. While the internal hardware can chew through heavy 4K rendering times instantly, you cannot completely trust the built-in display for color-critical client deliverables. Finally, think about using the Katana as your everyday portable machine for campus or frequent travel. This daily carry scorecard shows the financial input, a standard plastic chassis instead of premium aluminum. This compromise saves hundreds of dollars compared to flagships. However, the trade-off is durability. The chassis flexes and feels less robust, a liability for frequent travelers. You also have to consider battery draw. Powering a demanding i9 chip on a standard battery yields incredibly short lifespans away from a wall outlet. Because of that, you have to carry the massive power brick with you everywhere, adding unavoidable weight to your daily backpack. This specific model functions best as a desktop replacement, meant to stay plugged in at a desk, rather than a true mobile workstation. This flowchart maps out your final decision. The first thing you need to ask yourself is your priority pure performance per dollar? If your answer is no, if you value a whisper-quiet machine and a premium CNC-milled aluminum feel, you can stop right here. The same rule applies if you absolutely require multi-day battery life, or if you do professional-grade video color grading. If you fit any of those criteria, actively avoid the Katana and look toward the premium luxury segment instead. Buying a spec sheet that doesn't fit your daily physical reality is a fast track to buyer's remorse. But let's go down the other path. Let's say your answer is yes, and you are optimizing entirely for processing power. The secondary question on the chart asks, can you tolerate loud fan noise and a utilitarian plastic build in exchange for that raw power? If you can, you are the perfect match. This is built for spec-chasing gamers on a strict budget, engineering students running heavy simulations, and desk-bound power users. For those users, who likely rely on headsets anyway, the Katana offers maximum unadulterated silicone power for the lowest possible financial investment. This laptop is not a luxury device. It is a highly specialized utilitarian tool designed strictly to crush complex tasks and push high frames. As long as you understand and accept its uncompromising, functional nature, it is an unbeatable engine for the price. This product is available through the link in the description box below.